Your career begins here at Satyabama Institute of Science and Technology, a deemed to be university, a nationally recognized and globally acclaimed destination to accomplish your academic aspirations. The Colonel Dr. JPR Research Park, along with the International Research Center, houses advanced research facilities that have 13 centers of excellence, 10 plus technology transfers, 100 plus patents, 10,000 plus reputed publications. The Satyabama Center for Advanced Studies is a state-of-the-art facility built with the aim to cater to the futuristic aspirations of our students with the aid of a metaverse studio, drone labs, makers space, media center, advanced characterization facilities, ICT-enabled classrooms and supercomputing laboratories. The engineering departments are equipped with sophisticated infrastructure fulfilling the academic and hands-on requirements of our students. The architecture department is furnished with sophisticated design studios and spacious drawing halls, all of which support the learning process of our postmodern generation architects. The Satyabama General Hospital, along with the School of Dental, Nursing, Pharmacy and Physiotherapy, have advanced clinical facilities. The monumental Central Library houses a diverse collection of books, periodicals and journals. Additionally, it also has an open-air theatre with a seating capacity of 1,000. The Management, Arts, Science, Law and Hotel Management departments comprise of all the necessary and required facilities, creating the perfect ambience for our far-sighted students and catering to their skill set needs with the end goal of equipping them to live their dream. Our chain of laboratories with practical exposure equips our students to build a successful career. Our institution has a team of dynamic and outstanding teachers who are ever reachable to our enthusiastic students, promoting the spaces to learn and places to grow. Greenery around the campus greets and accommodates our students, who are the backbone of a developed nation, edging them on to achieve the summits of their success. Satyabama Institute of Science and Technology.
Sumesh, can you start?
Good afternoon, everyone. Can you hear me?
Yes,
Can you hear me?
yes,
Yeah.
you are
Okay.
here.
Good afternoon, everyone. On behalf of the Center for Ocean Research and National Facility for Coastal and Marine Research, Satyabama Institute of Science and Technology, I extend a very warm welcome to all the participants, faculty members, researchers, and students join us today. Welcome to the Ocean Research Knowledge Series 2026, a scientific lecture series designed to bring together experts and lecturers to explore the latest developments in ocean and marine sciences. Today's expert lecture is titled The Future of Marine Biology, Careers in Conservation, Research and Blue Economy. This session is especially valuable for students and researchers who aspire to build a career in marine biology, environmental conservation, marine biotechnology, fisheries, and rapidly growing blue economic sector. It is my great pleasure to introduce today's speaker, Dr. Kumar Chandrasekharan, Assistant Professor, Research, Center for Ocean Research, Satyabama Institute of Science and Technology. Dr. Kumar has extensive experience in marine biological research and has been actively involved in guiding students and conducting research in various areas of marine science. We are delighted to have him with us today to share the insights on the future opportunities in marine biology. Sir, we warmly welcome you. I now invite you to deliver your expert lecture, sir.
Thank you, Sumesh, sir. Sumesh, sir, are you there? Am I
Yes,
audible?
sir. Yes, sir. Yes,
Yes,
sir.
sir.
You are
Yes,
audible, sir.
yes.
Please.
Yeah. Very good afternoon to all. So myself, I'm Dr. Kumar, working as a assistant professor in Center for Ocean Research. So I have more than 10 years of experience in the field of mass spectrometry, and also I'm working on the marine ecology and conservations. I'm very happy to be the part of this lecture series. So these lectures giving the brief introduction about the future of marine biology, careers in conservation, research, and blue economy. So this lecture series we started with MSc Marine Biology course under the Center for Ocean Research. It is my responsibility to give some brief introduction about why this marine biology is very important. So the marine biology is a interdisciplinary course. So anyone from the life science, they can enter into the course. The Satyabama Institute of Science and Technology, we have well-equipped infrastructures and all the facilities, and also we have a renowned scientist in the field of marine biology. So in this aspect, we have started this course. So what is the importance of oceans? Or what is the importance of marine biology? So oceans are the life support system of our planet that's covering 70% of the Earth's surface. So these oceans regulating our climate change, right? And also these oceans produce approximately 50% of the global oxygen. So 50% oxygen we are getting from the oceans through phytoplankton. And also it is regulating the climate through carbon sequestrations. And also it is supporting the global biodiversity. Lot of marine plants and animals, they are living in the oceans. That's why the ocean is very, very important. And also it is providing lot of livelihood to the peoples. And also the ocean provide food. Food is food and medicines. So we are getting seafood from the marine resources, and also oceans providing a lot of medicinal product we are getting from the marine sponges, marine seaweeds. So it may help to fight against cancer. And also 3 million people, they are depending on the marine resources for their livelihood. There are a lot of challenges are there in the conservation of marine resources. So the first one is pollutions. So most importantly, persistent organic pollutants, which is coming from the agricultural runoff, and also the pollution coming out from the industrial waste, that's creating a lot of pollution to the marine resources. And also overfishing, that's another one challenges we are facing nowadays. And also climate change. So climate change is a very important threat to the marine resources. So the burning of fossil fuels and deforestations and agriculture runoff, agriculture release of carbon dioxide. So which is releasing 90% of the heats. So which is absorbed by the our oceans, and 25 to 30% of CO2. So which is absorbed by the our oceans. So nowadays the oceans are getting more warmer and also more acidic. So we can call it as ocean acidifications. So it is reducing the level of oxygens. So it is automatically harmful to the marine organisms. So the CO2 dissolved, the CO2 released from the environment, which is absorbed by the seawater, and it is formed carbonic acid. So these carbonic acids which release hydrogen ions. So it involving the lowering the pH. So that's why the ocean acidification is happening. And another one major issues, sea level rise. So due to the climate change, so the sea levels getting riser. So another one is bleaching. So due to the bleaching process, a lot of coral reef are affected. So many scientists and researchers, they are working in the field of coral bleaching. And another one is toxic algae. Uh, due to the mass production of this toxic algae, which is forming in the more blooming activities. And another one is habitat restrictions. So this lowering the pH levels, lowering the pH and lowering the oxygen levels, so which is threat to the most marine animals and the habitats. And acidifications, the more acidic water harm animals that build cells such as coral, clams, and oysters. So this is happening in the cell-forming organisms. So calcium carbonate is one of the most important elements which is forming the cells. So due to the acidification process, so this affect the cell-forming activities in the clams and oysters. So these acidifications causing a lot of economic losses because we are losing the marine resources. And another one is fisheries. Most disrupted fishing practices, so which is affecting the fisheries resources and livelihood of the peoples. So these are the climate change effects. nowadays we are getting more hot and hotter temperatures, and the climate also day by day we are changing, and it's lead to the loss of species. For example, in Arctic regions, there is possibility for the extinction of more number of polar bears due to the habitat destructions and climate change. So it will lead to the poverty and displacement. So what are the global conservation priorities are there for conserving the marine resources? So one is we can protect our marine biodiversity by in the means of marine protected areas. For example, you take open oceans, seas, and mangrove ecosystem, seagrass ecosystem, and coral reef. And also we have a large area of estuaries. So these are the different marine habitats. So these habitats, we have to identify the marine resources, and we have to legally manage how to conserve the marine biodiversity. So which will in this way we can sustainably use our marine resources. So these are the different strategies we are using in the conservation of biodiversity. One is in situ conservations, and another one is ex situ conservations. So in situ conservations, we can create the national park, wildlife sanctuaries, and biospheres. In ex situ conservation, for example, we can make it as a zoological park. Here in Tamil Nadu, we have Aranar Anna Zoological Park, and we can make it as a botanical garden, gene banks. So enough in ICMR, we have NBFC here, so they are preserving the genes of marine resources. So these are the holistic management approaches. So which is more important for our biodiversity conservations. So we need more research about the marine biodiversity, and we need a lot of funding resources to carry out the research, and also we need a lot of collaborations between the NGOs and government sectors for better policies and practices. So through ecosystem restorations, so we can conserve our marine habitat. So these are the destructive way of ecosystems. For example, you take industrial pollutions, human activities, nowadays the extreme weather and climate change, and introduction of alien species in the oceans. So this will lead to the destruction of our environment. So we have to take proper measures and the sustainable practices to conserve or restore our marine ecosystem. So this is our Indian marine resources. We get 11,099 kilometers of coastlines, so which is supporting the small scale fisheries, large scale fisheries, tourism, ports, and other coastal development activities. And we have 2.02 million square kilometer of exclusive economic zones, so which is supporting our marine fisheries resources. And also we have continental shelf. This continental shelf, which is supporting for getting the natural gases and other energies. So in India, we have 1,457 fish landing centers, and we got 3,477 coastal fishing villages, and we are having 70 fishing harbors. In Muttam, we are having JPR fishing harbor. So there also we have one lab for supporting the marine ecology related works. So that is one of the very clean harbor, which is recognized by Government of India. So these are the sustainable fishing practices which is happening in India. So we are using kill net, tip netting, trapping. So but here we are not using trawling. Trawl fisheries we are not encouraging in India. So we have to use the proper selective fishing methods to protect our marine biodiversity. Nowadays, a lot of trawling activities also happening many places. So we should avoid this kind of trawling activities to support the livelihood of the peoples. And also, for example, a lot of pollutions also happening in the harbor area. More importantly, plastic pollutions and also persistent organic pollutants, which is coming out from the industrial activities. And we have to avoid this kind of pollution activities to manage the sustainable fishing practices. So these are the emerging marine trends, which is following nowadays. So for example, around 14,000 tons of sunscreen enter our oceans every year. So these sunscreens are cosmetics which are very toxic to the marine life, and it also cause coral bleaching, and it also affecting the other marine life. So we have to take proper actions about to managing proper management of this waste from the industry. And the plastic also, nowadays the marine plastic, that's also threatening our ecosystem. So, and another one is this destructive type of fisheries by using the trawl net or using some other illegal fishing activities. So that's also affecting our marine resources. So by studying the marine biology after getting the degree, so a lot of job opportunities are there. You can become a marine biology expert, or you become a ecologist. You can join in any universities as a lecturer, or you can join as a postdoctoral fellowships in the abroad. So compared to other field, this marine biology having providing a lot of job opportunities to the people. And everyone nowadays working on the sustainable fisheries and blue economy. So what is meant by blue economy? So blue economy is a sustainable use of our marine resources for the growth of our economy and to support the people livelihood. So these are the key sectors. Which is involving in the blue economy. For example, fisheries and aquaculture, and maritime trade and shipping industries, and ports and logistics, also providing a lot of livelihood to the peoples. Coastal and marine tourism, which is supporting a lot of livelihood to the peoples. And we are getting renewable energy from the coastal regions, and marine conservations in the terms of blue carbon project. So these also adding lot of opportunity to the peoples. So studying the marine biology or taking the course marine biology is a very useful for the peoples. And this is one of my project. So I'm currently working on. So in the year of 2016, I got a Rafford small grant from the Rafford Foundations, UK. So now I got one project from the ANRF for studying the ecology of shark and rays. So this studies awareness raising, surveying, and conservation of the elasmobranchs branches in the southeast coast of India. So these are my objectives to determine the species-specific status of elasmobranchs branches and gears used for collection of shark and rays along with Tamil Nadu coast. There still now we don't have any species-specific data for the elasmobranchs branches. That's why this project is more important. And to collect biological data on elasmobranchs branches by frequently visiting the major fishing learning centers. So we are targeting Chennai, Nagapattinam, Kanyakumari, and Thoothukudi, and Rameswaram. And once it's collected, to compare the species learning data with the IUCNs and CITES listed species, and recommend species-specific conservation action plans, and also to generate an awareness program among the fishing community for reducing the fishing pressure on elasmobranchs branches. Then why shark and rays are very important. So these shark and rays are very important because it is in the higher trophic levels. So it is maintaining the marine ecology. So we have to conserve the shark and ray species because it is balancing the marine biodiversity. So nowadays, numerous shark and ray species are targeted for their meat and fins. And a lot of targeted fishings are happened previously. Now, our governments are prevented many illegal fisheries also. And we are getting a lot of shark and rays through bikeage. In India, there is no targeted fisheries in shark and rays, but still, so some landings are happening in the coastal regions. So we are frequently visiting the major fishing harbors in Tamil Nadu. So we are collecting all the landing data. So many shark and ray species are very slow organisms, and also it will take many years to reach sexual maturity. So, and also it is producing very few young offsprings. So that's why protecting and conservation of these shark and rays is very important. Another one is shark finning. Shark finning also happening in many places. So a lot of measures, a lot of policies are regulated for preventing this shark finning. Before a shark reaches a sexual maturity, it has a high chance of being finned. So nowadays, many species of shark and rays are coming under the endangered species category. Many species are coming in threatened stage. So these shark fins are they are cutting the shark fins and throwing the remaining shark into the oceans. So the shark fin is very costlier. Some Chinese peoples and Hong Kong, they are making soup from the shark fin. So in 1908, India is second largest fishing nation in shark. So where a lot of landing happening in our coast. So another one is the shark. So the shark and rays. So which is helping the coral reef ecosystems. So the coral reef provide food and livelihood for millions of peoples around the world. The shark are essential to the health, productivity, and survival of these ecosystems. So the shark are the large apex predators, and also this is very messy eaters. So this shark feeding many other species, and also this is regulating the nutrient cycling, and also it is regulating population health because it is a highly apex predators, so which is balancing the ecosystem populations of other species. So coming to the species diversity, as per the report of CM4I, they listed 160 shark species are in the Indian commercial fishing zones. So among them, 21 species of shark are continuously fishing over the years. For example, north west coast, this milk shark, and the southeast coast, spad nose shark. So these are continuously fishing over the years. So these are the some of the shark fin we have taken the photograph in the year of 2016. Another one is shark skin and oil. Some species, for example, the koala species, we can call it as super tuck shark. So which is targeted only for the extraction of liver oil. So these liver oils having a lot of medicinal properties, and also um, the liver portions. So whenever we are visiting the landing centers, what they will do is they will cut the meat and they will take the meat and they will remove the livers. So these livers, from that liver, we can extract oil. So this is useful for the treatment of cancer, and also it is preventing the respiratory problems, and it is prevent the radiation sickness. So these are some example for the bycatch of shark. So what are the conservation status out there for conserving these marine resources, or particularly shark and rays? So a lot of technical terms are there. For example, vulnerable, endangered, critically endangered, threatened. So these are the different category. For example, you take vulnerable, many species of shark coming under the vulnerable category. This vulnerable means loss of habitat, which lead to extinctions. And another one is endangered. So populations are in severe decline and risk due to pollutions, overfishing, or deforestations, or some it may be due to the climate change. What is meant by critically endangered? It is almost extinct in the wild. Thus, we can call it as critically endangered. The number of species becomes too few, and it is a trouble to keep them alive. So that's species coming under the critically endangered species. And another one is threatened category. Any species that is up to enter into the above three categories are said to be threatened species. So another one is it is CITES, CITES is an international and the Convention of International Trade in Endangered Species of Wild Fauna and Flora. So that is an international agreement between the governments. It's aimed to ensure that international trade in specimens of wild animals and plant does not threaten their survival. So it is a mutual understanding between the government. All the government bodies, they will give their recommendations and policies in this forum. So based on the CITES list, they're divided into different appendices. One is Appendix 1, 2, and they having Appendix 1, Appendix 2, and Appendix 3. This Appendix 1 includes species threatened with extinctions, means that the trade in specimens of this species permitted only in exceptional circumstances. So these CITES having the 3 appendixes, each and every appendix is having some policies and regulations. You see the Appendix 3 contains species that are protected in at least one country, which has asked other CITES parties for assistance in controlling the trade. So currently there are 183 parties are there in the CITES list, including our India. So many species are protected or conserved according to the Indian Wildlife Act 1972. Suppose we are involving in any illegal activities of trading the shark and rays or other species, whichever coming under the scheduled category. So the peoples are very punishable with imprisonment for a term which may extend to 3 years, or with fine which may extend to 25,000 rupees, or with both. And also we have a Schedule 1 category and Schedule 2 categories. So the shark and rays are listed under the Schedule 1 of the Act according to the highest degree of protections. So these are the shark and rays banned by Government of India. So these are the common names and their IUCN status. For example, Pondicherry shark, that's critically endangered. The spear-tooth shark, Clippis, that's coming under the endangered. The great hammerhead shark, Spirna mocaran, that's coming under the endangered. And 8 species of shark and 2 species of rays, which is coming under the endangered category. So these are the common shark and ray species, which is common shark species, which is recorded in the southeast coast of India. So we have we identified 56 species of shark and rays, and this is Manda pyrostris, which is reported in the Thrace from fishing harbor, fish landing centers at Thuthukudi. So it is about 30 kg. So people call it as Kombu Thirikai or Yana Thirikai. So this was sold at rupees 2000 through accents of the fish landing centers. So these are the fish identification chart. So which is we make it in our local language for creating awareness to the people, for better understanding about the species diversity and conservation aspect. So which was prepared by us, and we have circulated fishermen, so we created awareness to them. So these are the different conservation and management plans. So which is issued by our Government of India for better management of or conservation of shark and rays. So we need coordination of research between the government and private organizations, and also we need improved identification of shark and rays because the identifications of the closely similar species is very, very stringent. So we need improved identifications, manual for the better identifications. And also we need to identify the breeding area and the seasons when what are the seasons are there. So when we are getting the species, when it is landing, that kind of data we need. And also we need to develop a data set for better species distributions model. And also we have to continuously monitor the shark and populations through the landing data for better management of proper data. So these other factors, including pollution, climate change, these are affecting the populations of species. So these are the some of the action plans supported by Government of India. We have to strengthen the database. We need to coordinate the research and the databases, and we have to conduct or initiate the awareness to the people to better understanding the shark and race diversity and ecosystem. Because many species are slow growth, they will attain the sexual maturity very later. So we need to give them proper awareness. So we conducted awareness to the fishing community at Nagapattinam and Thoothukudi. They are very interested and they are eager to get the information about the shark and race. They know the commercial value of shark and race, and also they have some common names in their regional languages. But they don't know about the biology of the shark and race. They don't know about the species diversity. They don't know about anything. So once we explain or informing to them about the biology of the shark, they are very interestingly hearing what we are saying. So this kind of awareness will helpful for us to conserve the ecosystem. And we need the improving the coordination between the researchers and fishermen. It's very important. So whenever we are reaching the landing centers, so we need the fishermen coordinations. Without their support, we cannot get anything from the field. So these coordinations will strengthen our data set. These are the whenever we are going to the landing centers, we have to take the we have to take the data in the way of area wise, species wise, and we have to measure the size and sex and reproductive index. So these are the different kind of data sets are there. We have to follow the strengthening the database and utilizing data on marketing channels. This is also very important. The facilities in landing centers from import and export shark product. The information of price structure of fish product tabulated by Embeda and directed non-directed fishing local marketing export from the stockholders. So this data now we started collecting this kind of data from the seafood industries, so who are involving in the importing and exporting of shark product. So this is very complicated to approach them, or getting the data from the stakeholder is very difficult. And the coordinated research and development is very important for better understanding the conservation of shark and rays. We need to develop DNA sequencing for all species and establish DNA referral library for all the species. And developing a national shark museum about where all the species are byproducts, catching and conservation issues to be exhibited. And we have to develop a methodology to assess the impact of all the species in the ecosystem. And we have to develop a recovery plan for the threatened species. And we have to identify the threats, what are the threats are there for the shark and rays in the way of conservation aspect. This awareness, providing the awareness to the public is very, very important. The awareness about the vulnerability of species to the local, commercial, and fishermen community. That's why we prepared the identification manual is in the regional language. We taken the printout, so we given to them. We educated them in the way of. So, what is the importance of the shark and rays in the ecosystem? Why it is very important, and what is the sexual maturity, and that's a lot of things are there. So we created awareness to the people. So improving coordination between the researcher and fisherman. This also very, very important for the conservation aspect. We have to maintain the regional shark stocks with the help of fishermen and seeders and CMS. So a lot of private sectors, government sectors, and NGO nowadays they are involving in the shark and race conservations. So we need all the coordination from the who are involving in this area. So it will support the data set, and also it will support the proper policy and regulations. So this reviewing and improving conservation strategies, we once this coordinations of data between the government and local bodies created, we have to develop a trade regulations and apply very strict policy manual for conserving the shark and rays. So in India, we have National Plan of Action for shark and rays. It is implemented by Government of India. That policy is available with us, and also this Bay of Bengal program, PUPP. They also have a National Plan of Action for shark and rays. So we have to slowly implement this policy to the fishermen and the stakeholders for better or effective management of shark and rays. So this is current management measures in India. The Wildlife Authority of India. This is a national authority body. They are involving in the conservation of shark and rays through Wildlife Protection Act 1972. So as per the reported by Wildlife Authority of India in 2011, there's 4 species of shark, 2 species of rays, and 1 species of kitterfish and 3 species of starfish. So which is coming under the vulnerable species. And the trade of shark fins is regulated. The domestic usage of shark fins are not encouraged inside of India. Only export purposes are recognized. Some we have to follow the proper fishing methods, and we have to follow the mesh size regulations. Nowadays, everyone following the seasonal ban. So whenever we are taking the landing centers, we are approaching the fishermen. So we are getting many shark species, but they are saying we are getting from the by cage. So through awareness only, we can improve the conservation strategies of shark and rays. So these are the shark species which is recorded from the throughout Tamil Nadu coast. This pelagic thresher. So this is a smooth hammerhead shark. This bowmouth guitarfish. Gray sharp nose shark. This bone banded pamber shark. Prone banded. This is black tip shark. The scalloped hammerhead. Thresher. This is goblin shark. The long nose velvet dogfish. Prickly shark. So these are the shark which is recorded throughout the southeast coast of India. So thank you so much. So do you have any questions or any discussions? You can clarify now.
Thank you, sir. Participants who have any questions may kindly share them in the chat box. We'll be happy to address them. So one question is there, sir. Stark is bisexual species. Male and female separate. Is that correct? Okay. And another question is there, sir. What is the meaning of turtle exclusive device using fishing net?
That too exclusive device which is implemented by CAFT, Central Institute of Fisheries Technologies. So now only they have started to give awareness to the peoples how to use this device. So nowadays peoples are not at now only they started giving awareness.
Okay, sir. I believe there is no other questions. So thank you very much, sir, for your excellent and inspiring presentation. Your talk on the future of marine biology, careers in conservation, research, and blue economy has given us valuable insights into the exciting opportunities available in marine science. We truly appreciate your talk, taking time in sharing this knowledge and all the experience with us. I would also like to extend my sincere thanks to our respected management, the head of the department, Center for Ocean Research, and all the organizers and every participants who joined today's session. Your active participation has made this program a great success. So before we conclude, I would like to share a few important announcements. Admissions are now open for the MSc Marine Biology program 2026 to 28 batch at Satyabama Institute of Science and Technology. The admission brochure, program details, and contact information have been shared in the Zoom chat. We encourage the interested students and aspiring marine biologists to explore this opportunity. We have also shared the information on the consultancy and analytical services offered by the Center for Ocean Research and National Facility for Coastland Marine Research. And the instrument chart sheet and the sample requisition form are also being shared in the chat. Finally, we warmly invite you to join us tomorrow for the 2 more expert sessions under the Ocean Research Knowledge Series 2026. In the forenoon session, the topic will be Applications of Bacterial Whole Genome Sequencing in Marine Biology by Dr. R. Tirunana Sambandam. And in the afternoon session, the topic will be Fish Diversity Assessment using Environmental DNA Techniques by Mr. Raghavendra. We hope you will continue to be part of this scientific lecture series and benefit from the upcoming expert talks. Once again, thank you all for your valuable time and participation. We look forward to you to meeting in the tomorrow's session. Thank you and have a pleasant day.
Thank you so much, sir.